We are going to make a carrot ginger dressing today. I found this lovely ginger at the farmer's market, and so that's what inspired me to make this dressing. For those of you who don't know, this is kind of what ginger looks like. It has a really long stem, and there it is at the bottom. You can see how beautiful and fresh it is. So I'm super excited about this dressing. So we don't need the tops, so we're going to cut that off and throw it to the side. And I like to use about probably half of this for the dressing. You want to make sure the outside's washed really well. You can do it before you cut it, or you can just wash it right after, because ginger tends to be pretty dirty. There it is, all chopped up. It smells so good. It's so fresh. I think I'm actually going to use one more piece because I don't think that will be enough. I want it to be pretty gingery too. For this recipe, you can use a blender or a food processor. I just typically like the way a food processor works, but sometimes a blender will make it a little bit more smooth. So it really just depends on what you like and what you have. We're going to put in our carrots and our ginger, and then we will add the rest of our seasonings. I like to do salt, pepper, oil, lemon, and if you can have garlic or onion, I think it's a really good addition, but I have somebody who cannot have onion and garlic, so I cannot put that in. I'm a big fan of flaky salt. I use that for pretty much everything, so you will never find me using it at any other kind of salt. I actually don't love salt, so flaky salt to me is like a really good combination of saltiness and non-salty, if that makes sense. We'll do some pepper. I also like to add in a decent amount of lemon. I don't like a lot of sweetness in my cooking, so I don't add any maple syrup or anything like that. So I feel like the lemon is a really good, like sweeter, I guess, addition to this dressing. I don't currently have any olive oil on hand, so I'm just going to use avocado oil, which I wish I had olive oil because it would make all of the difference in this recipe. And then we will blend, and you kind of have to see as you go how much more liquids you need, or if you need more carrots, or if you need more ginger. It's slowly coming together, but I'm going to add in actually a few chives just to give it a really mild oniony taste, because I feel like chives don't have a huge taste to them. So we're gonna put them in and keep blending. Okay, so I think it's blended enough. I actually think a blender probably would blend it better than in a food processor, but that's what it looks like. And then we're gonna put it in a jar and save it for the rest of the week.